That's track one. It leads right into Free, the track that you've heard here on CYY from Music for People, the last one alive from Vest. And before that, the Killingtons from their self-titled CD. We played Magnum. Face Melter here, local on the way. Music and conversation with one of Portland, Maine's finest, Twitchboy. We'll take you there with Victory recording artist Boy Sets Fire. Amazing album, an album that just jumps from, I guess you could call it emo, to like straight on brutal hardcore. Check it out, Compassion as Skull Fragments on the Wall from Boy Sets Fire. Double D. You have something to say about that, Brant?
No, nothing at all,
dude. 94 WC. It's still going, dude. I know you don't have headphones on. But.
Of course it is.
It's the banjo thing.
Yeah.
It's Todd, it's banjo, it's a basement.
What is that?
That's the washing machine.
That's
the washing machine.
Well, let me tell you, my eyes were bulging out of my head listening to this CD this afternoon. Twitchboy from the brand spanking new one, American Far West. That's called Single Malt Wisdom. Twitchboy is here in the show. is tomorrow night at Stone Coast Brewing Company CD release party with Broken Clown and a cool band out of Boston, Milligram. 21 plus gig, $5, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're all here. Brant, Todd, Jason, Ryan, Jade, and Visual God Cheever.
What's up,
What up,
everybody?
Portland?
Yeah.
Listening to some of the weird phone calls we get here on CYY.
Oh, man.
You play, dude. Me and my
Skin-
brother, we can make skin it.
We're way up. You got Pepper Roach.
Oh,
We love ya.
They're never going to listen to this show again.
Exactly.
So how was your summer, guys?
Mine was very, very interesting.
Yeah? What happened?
My job was insane.
What are you doing now?
I'm a chef.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Down in Wells.
Yeah. Wells, wow, that's a long commute.
It's a commute every day. And the guys down there actually listen to this, so shut up and work, you bastards.
What'd you guys do? Anything exciting? Anything historic? Or just living in Portland, Maine?
Just the album.
Just the album. Oh, you did most of the work over the summer on this thing?
We've been at it since February.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
we
it sounds it.
recorded from like February to June and then mixed it in July and waiting for the wheel to turn with the duplication and the artwork. And,
We blew up a
All
tape
stuff.
machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot fire.
Cut fire.
oh, and then the
Just
master
kill it.
fader. Let's not forget the master fader.
Yes.
So it was a costly endeavor, but it sounds like it was worth it. When's this thing in stores?
Probably next week, couple weeks, something like that. We're gonna have a bunch of them tomorrow for the CD release. So
And you can buy it there.
yes,
It'll also, I think you can get it online through Halogen.
Yep. Through Halogen.
HalogenRecords.com.
Yes.
Okay.
They're taking pre-orders as we speak.
Operators are standing by.
I think someone pre-ordered one.
Yes, we're doing good right now.
And I won't say it was my mother.
Well, as I said,
Thanks, Mom.
it sounds good. Fat sound, vocals are great. David Tarbox at Music Box did it again.
He is so the man.
The master.
It's just a great.
The
Is
master fader.
that where you got the name of the studio because of his name, or is that just a coinky dink?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Question.
But
That's a good question. I don't know.
mastered by Lance, who's the man.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Big sound. Are you going to continue to work with Dave? You think? Because you did the EP with him, right?
Yep.
It's
That's a
short
good
answer
question.
yes with an if, long answer no with a but. You know,
Heck
like
yes.
he's talking about rebuilding his whole studio in like from the ground up and things like that. So plus at this point we can relax. I mean, our full length album is coming out tomorrow and we can kind of chill for at least another year and a half.
Don't even want to
before-
think about producing.
I'd love to have him in at whatever studio we go to. I'd love
Yeah,
to have him there just
absolutely.
to, like,
I mean, he's welcome wherever
he's
we
the
go.
man.
Yeah. Okay. So, I didn't. You just brought the CD into me, but I still didn't see any lyrics in there. Lyrical credits, lyrical inspiration. Are they all coming from this guy over
They're
here?
all mine.
Greedy.
All right. You wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah.
What
I
were
did.
some of the topics this time around?
This time around, one is an anti-technology song, which would be Cats and Traps. Mrs. Winslow's about an old a teacher that I had back in 5th grade.
Good or bad?
Well, she was abducted and murdered, so probably not.
Good teacher, bad story.
Great
bad
teacher.
thing.
Bad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the Halogen thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a good thing.
Big things, like a fairly new label, I guess.
Yeah, they're fairly new, out of Plainfield, Vermont.
Young up-and-comers.
Okay. And they're going to hopefully hook you guys up with a tour or something, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you know how it goes with local bands and money and tours and
Yeah.
bands and stuff like that, you know?
Not going to hold your breath.
Yeah,
Well-
we're looking at a possible college tour.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to try and get out like 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there.
Right. Well, that's
With,
what
you know, with the eventuality toward getting out for a month at a time, you know, maybe something like that.
Yeah, like Colpitts did that recently, I think.
Colpitts did it. Cerberus Shoal leaves Sunday for a
Yeah.
2-month tour of Europe.
Those guys are
2-month
relentless.
tour of Europe.
Yeah.
This is like their second or third time.
Third time over there.
That's
Yeah,
funny
they're
because
really
most,
liked over there.
most
which
people
is
don't. I
cool.
mean, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
I saw Tom, their drummer, today at Molly's, and he was all psyched. He just bought a new snare, and he was freaking out because he's leaving Sunday. You know, he's renting some equipment over there. He's telling me all these crazy stories about what it's like to tour over there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's saying how they sell way more records over there than they do over here and
Really?
stuff. It's just a completely different market. They'll just eat American music alive just for the sheer novelty alone.
Right. Well, who knows? Maybe a year from now, you guys will be talking about your 2-month European tour, or maybe
That's what
more.
we hope.
I wouldn't hate the idea.
So, Halogen pretty good distribution going on, you
Yep.
think?
Distributed by Open Door
Open
Distribution.
Door
Yep.
Distribution, which is
Yep.
pretty much worldwide,
Yep.
which is going to be cool.
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
Okay.
Asia, South
We got to thank Justin Hoy for hooking us up.
Man. Justin Hoy is
is Halogen
the
Records.
founder of Halogen Records. Yeah, he's the man. He's really just come through for us in a huge way.
Is he a local peep or?
He's from around here.
He's from Freeport area.
He used to play keyboards actually in
in
Cerberus Shoal.
Oh, all right.
Way back years and years ago.
So he's not from Buckfield or West Perry.
I don't like pepper rope.
Oh man.
All right.
I know the trouble's on the way. Ooh, controversy.
You guys have an extra percussionist?
Yeah.
Amos when he gets back from
India.
the dirt.
Who is this?
Amos Libby. He's amazing. He's a absolute
Percussionist. Top
prodigy.
He's a
percussionist.
guru. Master.
Yeah.
He's in India?
He's in India.
He lives like
He's
half
probably
the year
rolling
in
around in
India.
the mud with a big handful of hash.
Is he Indian?
Yeah.
No, but he's religiously. He's
He
not.
studies
he's
over
not
there.
of India. But
Todd says yes, you say no.
No, he's not from.
he's a Hindi. He's Hindu,
Oh, okay.
right? But he just studies Eastern styles of music. I've known him for like 3 years.
So part of the live act then, hopefully, at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Playing
special
all
guest
sorts
every
of
now and then.
Stuff.
Well,
when
we're
he comes-
gonna write a lot of new material with him and things like that when he comes back and test some of that stuff out.
Okay.
With,
See where it's
exotic this, that, and the other thing.
Cool.
He studies these weird drums over there, like this drum called the mridangam and things like that. It's the oldest drum in Indian culture,
Wow.
and he has to learn all these religious pieces and bizarre things. He speaks like 3 or 4 different dialects just of Indian, not to mention Spanish and blah blah blah.
That's
he can
amazing.
read one language, translate another, and write it in English. All at the same time.
At the same time.
What's also amazing about that style of percussion is they have to learn it vocally first before they can play it manually, which is a talent in itself, you know.
I guess the hell so. All right, if you just joined us, we're talking with Twitchboy. The show is at Sleep tomorrow night. Let's check out another track from the new disc. What's this one about? Spit Shine Sleeves.
Spit Shine Sleeves, yeah, that's a good question. It's about really dumb
Words.
people.
It's about words.
It's about words and how people use words.
It's about Prep Team Alpha.
Yeah.
People that spew
It's
evil
about my
nonsense.
bad high school days.
Twitchboy-WCYY spinouts.
Spit
Spit, Shine, Sleaze. It's Twitchboy, Local Rock, CYY. Spin out brand new disc, American Far West, hitting stores tomorrow. You can buy it tomorrow night at Stone Coast Brewing Company for the CD release party with Twitchboy 21 Plus show, along with Broken Clown, our familiar friends in the Clown. Oh, yeah. And I'm getting more psyched by the moment because not only because of this new Twitchboy, but what I didn't know is...
Freaking Clown.
Yes.
And Milligram.
And Milligram, I'm looking at the credits here on the CD, and Jonah Jenkins. Man, wasn't that the dude in Only Living Witness?
Yeah, he did. I actually found him via internet and asked him if he would do some guest vocals with me on one of the tracks. Kind of probably the most mellow track on the album, and he was glad to. So
He's got some pipes.
Oh, he's got some wonderful pipes. He's a great singer. He's been one of my favorite singers, like ever since I was in the old band I was in.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah, he's killer.
So Milligram is comprised of Jonah, ex Only Living Witness, and he was in
drummer-
another band recently,
The
too.
drummer and bass player from Stomp Box.
Right.
Yeah, and the old guitar player from Roadsaw.
All right, so Killer Boston.
Yeah,
Rock.
those guys
The
were
show
cool.
tomorrow night. So the
Super group.
The show is going to rock tomorrow night, and let's mention this other show which is happening next week at the Skinny, this big Bull Moose Festival. Looks like you guys are kind of like almost headlining this thing on.
Something like that.
Sean
found out
says
about it
we're headlining.
Well, we'll
Just
see.
found out about it yesterday.
But I mean,
Should be pretty cool. It's going to be like
we don't
noon
really
to
care.
1,
Whenever we
so.
play, we play.
He says there'll be a national headliner, but you guys might play after the headliner.
We're from a nation.
Yeah.
What?
We're national.
We're a nation. The United States.
Yeah, I haven't said anything about this on CYY yet, so let me tell you real quick. It's when the hell is
Yeah,
it?
the 14th. October 14th.
Which is next Saturday.
Yeah.
Week from Saturday at the Skinny. There's a noon show, all ages, and so it begins. Lift, Dead Belly Taxis, Bottle Rocket Kings, Big Meat Hammer. DJ John spins for half an hour. Then 21 Plus show at 5. Sleepy Bo Weevil, Tintin's Rocket, Relish, Hawthorne, Franklin Mint, Peep Show. Spencer Albee,
rocks.
a.k.a. Frankenstein, Popsicle. You heard him, number 1 in the top 5 today. And Twitchboy and somebody else, I guess. Some national band.
Oh, yeah, you guys, I can't work on Saturday.
Side projects still going on. You mentioned, the horror, right? That's still happening?
Oh, let's talk about Brian for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. He did the auxiliary percussion stuff on that last tune we just
Right.
listened to, and it's fat.
And you're a drummer.
Brian is huge.
He's going to be playing
Brian's
with us
great.
tomorrow, too.
Is the bee's knees.
He is my second favorite drummer in Portland.
He's the man. He's going to be joining
He's
us on stage.
he is
tomorrow.
absolutely
Tomorrow with
my
that
favorite
track.
drummer in this town. When I go see the horror or colostomy or whatever, if Brian's there, you just sit back, you watch, and
You groove.
get tired.
Love it.
Yeah, he's a great drummer to watch.
I got to
He's
sit
killer.
down and eat a whole box of crackers when I watch.
Yeah, crackers.
So the horror is describe briefly these bands for people that have never seen the
The
horror.
horror. I just recently left the horror,
Why is that?
so Twitchboy could have me.
Didn't make
more.
the cut.
Okay.
He wasn't good
they-
enough.
I like to call them like heavy metal
They really
Pink Floyd.
fired him.
Almost. They're just
straight up
really
funeral
bizarre.
music.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very
it's like
dirty.
It's different every
circus
time you see
horror
him. It's
movie.
Very, very
starring
almost
Ricky
creepy.
Boy Floyd and
Psychedelic
Brian
polka.
Higgins and the amazing Wally.
Amazing Wally.
And Wally, who just put out a great album.
Yes, Wally World. Go to
What I
Bull
tell
Moose
you,
and buy it.
I came down there and it was like, whoa, I don't know.
And colostomy, what would you call that?
Colostomy is
Metal.
metal,
Rage rock.
metalcore.
Yeah.
Old school thrash.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
little bit
Jade
of that.
Core.
That's me singing
Jade
and Jade
core.
playing guitar.
It's hard prout, cha cha cha.
It's Cuisat's hard rock.
Quison, Jade's rocking out over there.
Jason, you were giving props to Brian. You're not too bad yourself, dude. And one thing I didn't know, I was reading Cherie's article in the Phoenix today, and I knew you were in the Watermen, but I didn't know you were in Active Culture.
Oh, yeah.
Originally, you were a founding member. of
No, nothing like that. I was in like phase 7.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because they did have quite a revolving thing.
All the time.
Well, I was in like the Nick Halprin phase when we put out in like 94, 95, and
Okay.
we put out like 4 songs back. Like we're on all these comps everywhere.
Yeah.
We never actually, when I was in the band,
Never put out a record.
No, nothing like that. We recorded, I think, 10 songs over the course of like 2
And
years.
for those that don't know, Active Culture was basically a ska band.
Yep.
Basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it was weird because it's right about the time we broke up was when it all really started taking off.
Right. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I have a few of those comps, I think, with...
we were on the generic Skaka comp and
Yep.
the...
So,
like
some of you other... any other bands I don't know about?
Ninja Skull question mark.
Yeah, Ninja Skull
just
question
him
mark.
and,
It's Todd and Jade.
And that's it.
And that's it.
It's like
like
Tom
Ween.
Waits
It
meets Devo.
Ninja Skull
Ninja.
question mark.
Brent has a side project called Loverboy.
Yeah.
Only the lucky ones. Remember Barry Twitchell?
Oh, yeah. Which brings me to
First
my...
album's going to be called Barry Twitchell.
Yeah, dude, can you do me a favor and retell that story? I reread that today and I forgot. So if...
Go ahead, Jay.
Well, Jason had a.
If
No, it changes every time. Because remember last year when we were here, I confessed and it was the Barbara Walters thing.
Yeah.
So,
It's actually, which is not even true. This is the true story.
right.
All right, so how did Twitch Boy get their name?
Okay. What really happened? Because I tell the Barbara Walters story because the original story is so... Stop laughing, dude.
It's horrific.
It's almost hard to believe if it didn't happen.
I'm
It's still
teary-eyed
painful.
over
This
here
is the
thinking
reason
about
why I started my new band called Loverboy.
it. See, our friend Barry Twitchell, everybody called him Twitch Boy. He was riding down the road, and it was wintertime, and he hit this patch of black ice. And
I don't find this funny at all.
I'm not laughing. I'm choking back tears of hatred at the whole scenario. Anyway, he slid over this steep snowbank into a cement culvert.
Where was this?
I think it was up in Pownell.
No, it was West Paris.
Okay.
And anyway, his van blew up,
Right.
and the only thing running. No, see, it happened like this.
The whole thing exploded, destroyed?
No, just the back end.
Okay. All right.
See, the only.
Are
thing
you
that-
drunk?
Just a little.
Okay.
It was all the cough
Always
medicine
drunk,
before
yeah.
I came.
Okay. So then what happened?
Well, the only thing left was the tape deck and the speakers, and they were still playing, and Only the Lucky Ones by Loverboy.
This is like days later. So the
3 days
battery,
later.
the battery was still going even after it blew
By
up.
some bizarre twist of miraculous fate. You know, so now we call him Saint Barry Twitch Boy.
And that's how Twitch Boy got their name. Next year we'll have a different story. All right, so how many albums do you guys have left in you, do you think? I know you don't want to think about recording again, but based on your relationships with each other and,
We have
and
to put out another album?
I mean, do you see yourselves around for a while? Or you're just
I
going to
hate
like
those
give it a go after this and just see what
We
happens
would have
this
quit
year?
long
and-
ago if we were going to quit.
Yeah.
This is the time of year when we start to write. Like, usually in the summertime, we can only squeak out like a couple songs.
Uh-huh.
And like last winter, when we set out to write songs for American Far West, we set a goal to write like 7 new tunes between November and February.
Uh-huh.
I think we beat that.
We wrote like 9. I mean, granted, some of them were just, you just get them out. They don't really necessarily mean a lot. You
And
just
some of
have
them
to
you scrap
force
and
them
take
out.
pieces from them and
So
form
it must be winter in Maine. It's easier to write. Just gets so damn depressing, and you just think.
Did you ever
and-
notice beer's cheaper in the wintertime than it is in the summertime?
It is?
Yes. Despite what they
Oh
tell
yeah,
you.
because of all the tourists coming
Draft
up.
everything goes down like a quarter. You don't notice it, but it all goes down like a quarter.
Whoa.
Hey.
All I know is HSA in the winter. Cancel Christmas. I'm all
We're in
good.
a band. We pope.
Prelude.
Hampshire.
So all right. So I guess we're done here. Have you guys thought about Halloween at all? What you're going to be for Halloween?
Well, yeah.
we're
we have.
playing.
We're playing up in Vermont,
Yeah,
actually, at
Goddard
Goddard College.
with Drowning Man.
I wish.
Yeah,
Actually,
Broken
no, we're
Clown.
taking Broken Clown.
Broken Clown's going to be there, but we're going
It's
to
the
go
Glitch
as
Boy Broken Down tour.
we're going to go as Devo.
Are we not men?
With flower pot
Some
hats
of
and
us
everything.
All
Flower
right.
pots and sleeveless muscle shirts.
Right on.
El Cheapo.
You guys, entertaining as usual. I've been chatting with Twitch Boy, Portland's very own. Seriously, this record just sets a new standard, I think. Go
Request
pick
us
it up.
on CYY or we'll kill you.
American Far West in stores next week. You can buy it tomorrow night at the show. We'll see you there. You got to be 21 Stone Coast in Portland with Broken Clown and Milligram.
Be there.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
This so far is my favorite track. It's track 1. It's a note. It's Twitch Boy.
Kick it.
It's Spin Out on CYY.